Welcome back.
Are we back? I turned my headphones down so I can't hear myself, but now I can hear myself.
And I can hear you too.
Which is always good. Welcome back to Hearing Voices. We're on today with Julie Rei Goldstein.
Hey there, guys. I'm here.
She's literally right here, right next to us.
Well,
In spirit.
the webcam. There's a webcam. People can tell you're lying.
I'm not lying. They're just blind. I'm just kidding. You're not blind. So we're going to jump into the cold read here. Julie Rei knows what this is, but those of you who have never listened to the show before, a cold read is when a bunch of actors who have never necessarily met before and never worked on a project before, gather around a script to read through it for the first time. And what we have for you today is a special, fantastic, wonderful script by Artimo Linley, which is simply titled 24. I will be playing the voice of the narrator as well as the little side voices that come up here and there.
Now, this is a spoof on the 24 TV series because we have a Jack
well,
character.
I wasn't going to say that till we started, but now you've ruined the surprise.
Well, don't
you're
put
horrid.
This on me.
I hate you forever.
Because there's a Jack Bauer
Okay,
character
well,
and
you're
there's a
Tony. You're Tony.
Okay.
So be
Tony.
Tony.
I'm Tony Almeida.
And Julie Rei is going to be...
Jack Bauer. Yeah.
This will be very interesting.
I'm sexy like that too.
Yeah, totally manly and let's go.
So manly.
All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
Here we go. The following takes place between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Tony drives as fast as he can through the hills. He abruptly stops. We see Tony as the car abruptly brakes. Again, Jack is sitting in the seat next to him and looks back.
I think we lost them.
Tony looks back too. Good. Tony looks out his window. We see a drive-through order booth. Hello and welcome to Snackwell's. Can I have your order, please?
Yeah, just wait a sec.
Tony turns to Jack.
You want something?
We're being chased and you stopped to order some food?
You know what happens to people who are being chased without eating?
Hello, sir.
What do you want to order?
Jack looks to the panel next to the booth.
Just give me a strawberry shake and a...
That's Tony.
Oh,
Don't step on my line, Tony.
Sorry.
Just give me a strawberry shake, a double snack bar.
Snack well.
Whatever. Burger and fries. Nothing on it. I see cheese. You're dead.
I like to order 2 double Snackwell burgers, 2 Cokes, and 4 fries with mayonnaise. And 1 without mayonnaise and a strawberry shake.
Jack looks at Tony, suspicious.
That's a hell of a lot of food for one person, ain't it, Tony?
Jack! I'm hungry.
Jack looks at Tony, angry. He pulls his gun and pushes it onto Tony's throat.
Who is it?
Jack! Easy!
Who is it?
Tony is quiet for a sec.
It's for Andy. Curtis.
What about Bill, huh? What about Bill?
They look at each other, quietly.
Bill wasn't hungry, Jack.
Jack looks at Tony and lowers his gun.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
That sounds like Bill. He's doing that Atkins thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aight.
Sorry!
Aight.
Fine!
Hello, sir. We see 2 laser dots on the chests of Tony and Jack. They look at him. They both look to each other.
I hate you.
I hate you too, Jack.
Thank you. Please drive through.
Ding! Yeah! Yay for us! Applause!
Yay, applause.
That was fun.
That was fun. We've never done something quite like that on the show in my year and a half of doing this show. It's very nice having 3 people to interact with instead of just 1.
Yeah, because
or
sometimes
2.
You're just by yourself in front of a mic.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that, Jack?
It felt good.
Awesome.
I got a lot of aggravation out on Tony. Yeah. And I've been smoking for the last 30 years.
And I'm telling everyone. So
Smoking is bad.
We're going to open up the phone lines now. You guys can reach us at area code 657-278-5516. If you've got a question for Julie Rei or for anybody here, including the counter in the back there,
give us a call.
Yeah, please. Again, that area code is 657, and the number that follows that when you dial it is 278-5516. In the meantime, Julie Rei,
Yeah, Mark Allen.
you went with us. Well, you didn't go with us, but we met you at the We Heart Japan event on Thursday.
Yeah, that was a very, very awesome event put on by Stephanie Shea, and I'm
Very
blown
cool.
away that she put it together in so little time.
Dude,
I
that
mean,
was like less than a week, wasn't it?
yeah, I
It's
mean,
like 5 days.
It was definitely
You're-
short notice for us.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
And we
yeah.
tried to get the message out there, but
Yeah, I mean, I'd only heard about it. I think it was on Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. It was so quick. I mean, the earthquake happened on Friday, and
Yeah, I didn't find out about it until Tuesday. I mean, we announced it during the show last week, but I wish it would have been. I mean, nobody ever plans for these things, but it would have been nice if we had had like 2 or 3 weeks notice, so we
Right.
could have really pumped that up because it was definitely a worthwhile cause. But I think they made a good amount of money.
Right.
And what was great was that what none of us knew until that night. THQ actually said whatever you raise up to $20,000 will match and donate with
wow.
it. So I'm not sure how much we made, but THQ matched it, and so we literally made twice as much as we thought we did to help the
wow.
people of Japan. So
yeah,
that was
and
really,
as of
really nice.
now, I believe it's on the table that they might have a second one. So for anyone out there listening who wasn't able to make the prior one, we'll definitely keep you posted
Absolutely.
on occurring events.
And
that are
because
coming
this
up.
show is only once a week, you can also feel free to check it out yourself. That's weheartjapan.com.
Yeah, spelled out real simply, W-E, heart, spelled out actually, Japan.com.
Yes, definitely a good cause.
Yeah, and they also did the, I think it was a podcast, the One Piece.
I didn't find out about that in time for this show, but it was a 24-hour like podcast.
Unofficial
There was
podcast?
from a few shows actually trying to just raise some money to get people to donate. And they, as far as I know, they did a really good job too. I know they had a few guests on some of the shows who helped pump up the shows. Like I know Crispin Freeman was on there, and
Yeah.
a couple other people I can't recall right now. But it's really quite amazing to me how much not just the anime community, but the voiceover community in general has been really rising to garnish some funds for these people. It's very, very heartwarming.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of us voice actors who work in anime and video games, we owe our livelihood to them and our
yeah.
careers to them. So
Japanese culture in general is a
It's-
huge part of it.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that so many of us are actually carrying the cause, and the amount of people who showed up at that event on Thursday just
It was
blew
incredible.
me away. It
Did
was-
you get to see DC Douglas's video?
I haven't seen it, but I think Crispin posted it.
Yeah, a lot of us were like, "Hey, look at this, guys! This is what you missed if you didn't go."
Yeah.
I'll talk about that after we answer the phone here. Hello, caller, you're on the air. She can't hear you, but go ahead and read your or ask.
Yeah, relay the
and
question to us, and we'll do it right to her. She's over Skype right now.
Okay, hey, Mark, this is KG.
Oh, KG Tang is on the phone. Another
Hi, KG.
another previous guest of the show.
Julie says hi.
Can you tell her that that thing we did last week that may or may not have been quote unquote legal,
This is kind of frightening.
may or may not have been found out by the cops, and she needs to take her roommate, dress her up in her clothes, and send her down the street and go into the car in the back.
Okay, Julie Rei, this is an urgent message from KG. He says that thing that you may or may not have done last week
Okay.
may or may not have been found out by the cops, and you need to take your roommate and dress her up in your clothes and send her down the street.
Oh.
Does this have to do with the peanut butter facials?
Yes.
Hey, who told you about those?
KG agreed. You're already. I mean, that's it. Game over, man.
did
Game
not-
over.
I did not
Yeah,
agree.
so that's
to
all,
anything.
and, I hope, you guys have a good one.
deny it.
Thank
Whatever
you,
it
KG.
was.
We've
Thank you,
got her
KG.
on. We've got her on the run now.
No,
right.
no,
See you
no.
later.
And
All right.
that's not
All right,
my
bye.
roommate running out the door with a suitcase full of stuff. So don't even look. And I may or may not be leaving my apartment as soon as I get off the phone.
This may or may not be the last time we have Julie Rei Goldstein on our show.
Yeah.
Let's hopefully it's not the last one.
Well,
I can still Skype from Brazil, right?
totally. Yes.
Okay.
Skype from anywhere in the world.
From the moon.
From Jupiter.
I was gonna say a very lesser known voice actor, but very talented man. DC Douglas was one of the voice actors present on Thursday night, and he, I guess, does some filming on the side as well, and actually put together a little video commemorating the night. It's very funny. If you look very closely at precisely 1 minute and 18 seconds, you can see me walking in the background recording for my vlog.
That is sad. So I'm like trailing behind you, meaning...
Yeah, well, you were, I think, still in the other... This was in like the actual club room area.
So that's like...
It's literally like I'm tall, I'm wearing green.
Right
there's my 2 seconds of fame on YouTube.
Sad. Did you end up putting your camera in Roy's fro as you wanted to?
No, I didn't get to. Froy had a little too much to drink, I think, so he was totally against the idea.
Aw, poor Roy.
Poor me, man. That would have been an amazing way to start out the vlog. Just
pulling it out
of an afro. It's that's like Sword in the Stone level of awesome.
You would have actually seen like the light of God coming down on his hair.
You're right. I think secretly, like, when we all die and go to heaven, we actually just go into Roy's fro. So I think if I would have stuck my camera in there, it would have just looked down into the very pits of the afterlife.
It's like Hammer Space.
Exactly.
Inside the fro.
You just see like a double helix going through there, and just building blocks of life are just forming themselves together inside his fro.
Now, in the 40 seconds we have left, let me ask you a question, Julie. I'm trying to keep it as a recurring theme. If there was any role, a dream role, which you could play with regards to voice acting, what would it be?
You know what? I'm gonna go with history.
Who's history?
No. Historical character.
Oh, okay.
I love the Mata Hari. I'd love to play the Mata Hari in a game, a movie, a video game, animation, anything. I love her to death. I'm so...
the spy from the...
yeah.
That was the early 20th century,
War,
correct?
The First World... No, sorry. The
that big thing with explosions and bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, was she actually put to death for treason?
I think she was.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, but still,
she was killed, but it was never...
She inspired so much spy fiction out there. I mean, we might not have a James Bond without Mata Hari.
They never actually discovered if she did do it or not.
Oh, yeah.
That was what was so awesome about it. Even though they executed her, you never really knew.
That's not awesome, actually.
That's sad.
No, that's awesome because, even after death, her secrets are kept.
Oh, my goodness. That's really... don't be a method actor, please, Julie. We don't want to lose you.
By the way, for everybody out there, I'm also currently doing a theater show. It's called The Vampire Masquerade at the Next Stage Theater in Hollywood. You can go to Berubians.com, BERUBIANS.com, and that's between Hollywood and Sunset, 1523 North La Brea in Los Angeles. It's Friday nights, this Friday, next Friday at 9:30, and then 4 Fridays after that at 8 p.m.
There you go, ma'am. That's
cool.
Your plug.
That's my plug, and you can also find me on Twitter, Julie Rei. And there I usually keep people apprised, and I like to talk.
She does like to talk, usually about other people, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes about myself, but always in third person.
Yes. So that's it for our time here. We've got the Gadget Grab with David Mendez coming up next. Anything you want to say, Patrick, before we go? Oh, wait, before you go, we won't be here next week because it's spring break.
Spring break, y'all!
I know Patrick is going to be losing his mind out in some fancy Hawaiian...
No, I'm going to drink alone in my room.
Oh,
going to Mexico.
Well, that's pleasant. But yeah, we won't be back next week because of spring break, but we will be back in 2 weeks, so please join us again. Again, I'm not going to tell you who our guest is. I can tell you this,
I don't even know
though.
who it is.
I can tell you this. We do have an awesome guest for April 26th.
Very cool.
If you have never listened to our show before or never plan to again, at least plan to come April 26th. We're going to be joined by Liam O'Brien.
Oh, yeah, he's a pretty big name.
So if you don't know his name, just Google him. You will be surprised.
Yeah, not only anime, but plenty of American animation
and commercials and all kinds of stuff. So looking forward to that. But I'm not going to tell you who's going to be here in 2 weeks because that is a surprise. Liam, I need to hype up right now because I want to get a bajillion listeners to support this man. Other than that, that's it for us this week on Hearing Voices. Julie Rei, do you have anything else to say?
That's about it. Check me out, my website, julierei.com, or you can go on Twitter, Julie Rei, Facebook, Julie Rei as well, or if you want to find me on YouTube, there it's Julie Rei Goldstein.
So in other words, just go on the internet and search for Julie Rei.
Also, it's R-E-I, not R-A-Y.
Yes,
Rei
like the store and Ayanami.
Yeah.
From Ava, because I love Ava.
All right, that's it. We're over our time. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful and safe spring break. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.